Well, well, well. What do we have here? Nothing but a new mod pack to play in the name of Technological Journey. I'm a little bit nervous about this because it's a little bit more technical pack than even Nomi Factory was. So we're just going to play this out and just kind of learn as we go and go as far as we can until my brain or my computer explodes. Whatever one happens first. So let's go ahead and just get started here. Create ourselves a new world. Let's just call it brain matter. I don't know why. It's the first word that came to mind. I also installed realistic terrain generation just to make this a little bit more interesting at the start here. So I'm going to turn cheats on just in case. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it here. Get this thing generating. So I'm going to take this series pretty slow. I'm just going to kind of try to go through everything nice and smoothly and just until I start learning the pack even more. This is a very similar pack in terms of like most Greg Tech packs and their in terms of their progression. So let's just go ahead and check the quest book out very quickly. Over here on the side, you can see everything's arranged by the power. They do have a steam age in this one. That's something that we did miss out on in Nomi Factory, but should be a pretty fun thing to experiment with here. So let's just go ahead and start working our way through this. Start of a long journey. Looks like all we got to do to get that is get 16 logs, and it looks like we get a lot of cool stuff here. White Air Force One size 11. Well, I'll tell you what, those are not going to fit on my feet. But we'll try to squeeze into them just for the protection. And a baseball hat. Okay, perfect. And some really nice tools, it looks like, and some scanners of different tiers. So that's pretty cool. All right, well, I guess there's nothing left to do here. Just start punching some trees. I'm going to make an axe because it looks like I didn't get an axe from that quest, so that's just going to help us collect all the wood we're going to need. Today's episode, I really just want to spend a lot of time kind of just getting back into it, getting accustomed to this pack a little bit, and getting some base resources, maybe making a little starter base, and kind of just see how that goes. But let's go ahead and start by making ourselves the crafting table. It does look like it is using the modified plank recipe, so you only get half of it, so that's cool. Same with the sticks are actually the same, so it's just the planks that are different. Fun. I assume that's to encourage you to use the proper processing machines to get that going, so yeah, I'm not even really sure exactly how that works. So yeah, this is going to be very different than what I'm used to in Nomi Factory. I feel like this is a little bit more hardcore. I could be wrong, but we'll see. So I'm going to try to use the knowledge that I did pull from Nomi Factory and see if that will help me get through this pack at all. So we're just going to see how it goes. But let's just keep chopping down these trees. I am going to spend some time in collecting a lot of food and maybe doing a little bit of exploring and trying to figure out where we want to put our base, because it looks like we're in the middle of a pretty big forest here on the map. Let's see. It looks like there might be some mountains here to the left, right, and south of us. So we can kind of use that to our advantage, maybe get some height and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some food, continue to get some more logs. We're pretty close to completing that first quest. And the last one. Boom, there we go. Quest completed. And we have many things to use. So I think there's two different scanners here. Let's go ahead and put our clothes on. Let's see here. We got an excavator as well. What do these do? These modules, scanner modules. The rare ores, common ores. Range, increases the range, and the another range. Now is that for this, or is that for the MV prospector? Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this is gonna... There are some ores on here that I don't necessarily recognize. Okay. Magnesite, not magnetite. Oh, so there's some cool stuff in here. Very nice. Okay. So that's what that does. I think that's just for the more... No module installed. Do I shift right click? Yep. Modules. We're going to want to put common ores on there. And 2 range boosters, I think, for now. We can put the rare ores in there for now until we get deeper. Now let's try this bad boy. Oh, this is like an in-world thing. And it looks like we are right above some kind of vein. I don't know exactly what it would be. Let's see. Looks like it'd be copper. Yep, that checks out. Copper and lapis, maybe. Very nice, but we're not going to get into the mining just yet. We're going to collect a little bit of food, get ourselves some chests, and then we can start mining using this really cool hammer that we got. Let's see, what does hammering do again? Hammering, I'm not exactly sure. Does it produce dust? I'm not sure if that's in this pack. I've watched enough New Horizons to know that sometimes the ores, and when they get mined, get processed a little bit differently. I'm not sure how that's going to work in this pack, but for now, let's just go ahead and keep collecting ourselves some beef and side product of some leather. Perfect. This is a pretty cool area, though. The realistic terrain generation mod, I've not used before. I've not played with it before, so I'm not really sure what kind of terrain we're going to see, but this looks pretty interesting so far. Looks like there's some more ground cover, some different types of trees, but let's just keep exploring a little bit, going down here to the southwest and seeing what we can find. Another thing that I'm really looking for is sheep, so I don't have to worry about fighting monsters in the night. So collect some of these flax just in case we don't find any. Hopefully I can use those string to create some wool, which I don't even know if that recipe's in here. So we'll just see. Let's focus on finding some sheep first. Probably gonna need to make another axe at some point. Not a big deal. Let's just keep exploring. There's a lot of cows in this area. That's perfect. Super lucky we got here. Aluminum. Coal. Aluminum is an ore in this? Interesting. That is very different than what I'm used to. I'm not even sure if that's exactly what that means, but it's typically what that means in GregTech. Oh, also, I did not say this. I am using a resource pack. And the resource pack I am using is TJ Remixed by Ghostopedia, Brocky84, and Zarens, who makes the ZTech texture pack for GregTech. Fittingly enough, Ghostopedia, he is the inspiration for this playthrough. I watched his technological journey playthrough a few months ago now, but yeah, so he's kind of the one that inspired me to do this. He's where I started watching Technological Journey and kind of learned that it existed. So that's super exciting. So let's go ahead and hopefully we can do some good by Ghostopedia as well and make some progress in this pack. Speaking more on that, he is creating a mod pack right now based on GregTech Modern called Cosmic Frontiers. I've been hanging out in the Discord a little bit, kind of learning about that pack, and it looks like it's gonna be really cool pack when it comes out. There's a lot going into it. It's awesome. So that might be something we play in the future too when it gets a little bit more done, but I think it's got more progression in it than anything I've done in GregTech. But for some of you more seasoned players, if you wanted to give that a shot, you might want to wait a little bit. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So go ahead and check that out. It's called Cosmic Frontiers. But anyway, let's get back to what we're doing and get into our technological journey. Let's get a little bit more stone here. Holy cow, this is fast. Oh my god, it's instant. Okay, well, instant break hammer. Very nice. Okay. So we still don't have any... Oh, perfect. Not even worried about it. Well, we got some white wool. We got that done with. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an axe. And it looks like right here to my right, we have a rubber tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that right away and get some, hopefully get some saplings, because I just know that'll be useful. And I think once we have that, we've got pretty much everything we need to kind of explore a little bit and maybe pick a place to pick up shop. Let's check the map again. Okay, so there's water to our south. Water to our south, I think we'll just go southeast here. I'm not sure what this black spot is, but let's go check that out. Looks like we're in the Extreme Hills Plus biome. So let's keep going down this way. Okay. Pretty good start so far. I've got a stack of raw beef. That's nice. Did install Optifine as well, just for performance reasons and to give me a little bit of a zoom. But let's go check this out. Looks like there's some ore over here. Let's see what we got. Basalt coal and lignite coal. All right. I'm not sure exactly what lignite coal is, but we can. Oh, there's gravel ores too. I'm about to just go crazy then. I'm not sure if I can even, looks like there's an auto switching. My tools are auto switching as well, which is interesting. A lot of times in a lot of packs, you have to have some kind of upgrade to do that, but it looks like mine's automatically doing it, which I'm not going to complain about. Let's see here. I guess that's probably what I'm going to stick with right now. I don't want to fill my inventory up too much, but let's get back up here. Got some flint. I'm sure that'll be useful. Gravel, always useful. We'll probably have to do a little bit more of that, but wow. That is crazy looking. Some oil. A pretty neat area over here. Let's just keep going along the coast. Looks like there's some kind of meteor crash site over here. Let's go ahead and check that out. See what we got going on. Got no food. Smelt it up at least. I have to give that some time. How do I process this coal? Let's see that. Do I have any basalt coal? Okay, how do I process this? I can smelt it to get 1. And pulverize to get 2 crushed coal. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything super interesting I can do with it yet. But let's see. Multi-smelter or a steam oven. That'll definitely be something we're going to get at some point. Steam oven's nice. In preparation for this pack, I did try out a bunch of different mod packs. I settled on this one because this was originally going to be the pack that I was going to play to start my channel. And I was like, you know what? I didn't really give it a good enough shot, but yeah, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let's find a spot to kind of set up shop here just for the night so I don't get murdered. So let's get, please don't have the New Horizons recipe or the bed, please. Thank God. That would be a big blow. Cool. There we go. First night, we survived. Very cool. But we need to set up shop here. Our inventory is already getting kind of full. Let's keep going this way. Looks like there's some more. Looks like coal up there. We can keep track of that. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of it. Once we find a good spot, we get some stuff, then we can start going through the quest book a little bit more. And like I said, I'm not going to be pushing progression crazy. I'm going to spend a lot more time making sure that our infrastructure is more well set up, so we're not worried about down the line not having the things we need. But tricalcium phosphate. I don't know. I feel that sounded familiar. I feel like that was something we worked with in Nomi Factory. I think that maybe that had something to do with the glowstone line. I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds right. Okay, so we got a witch's hut down there. Oh, can't see it anymore. This is a pretty cool area over here. That surface redstone? What is that? It changes the way the ores generate too. Or not the way they generate, but the way the texture looks. Something I'm not fully accustomed to yet, especially because there's a lot of new ones that I'm not used to. So that's just coal and lignite coal. It's the same color as this one, but all right. I just realized I don't really have a way to smelt down any of my food that I have. Stibnite and copper. Stibnite. What was in stibnite again? Do they not have the chemical name on here? It must be copper. Let me see, how do you process it? Antimony. Oh, that's right. Okay, it gives you antimony. Interesting. Tetrahedrite's copper, I know. Obviously copper. Cool. Okay, well, I do like this area though. This is really cool. This kind of cove region. It's decently flat. Let's go up here, up north a little bit more. Looks like there's a little bit of a plains biome we can settle in. Looks like we got some more coal and stuff here as well. Gravel coal. No shortage of that so far, that's for sure. What do we have here? Sheep, llama, rubber, big clearing. Not sure how I feel about this area. I almost like that cove area a little bit better. Just keep going east then. But I can't do this any longer. I can't I can't not be able to sprint. I can't do it. So thank goodness. Put that in there. Put that in there. Let's just go ahead and smelt a little bit of beef. And while that's going, I'm just going to take a look at the quest book. All right, so we've got that completed, and it looks like we can use the Tinker's Construct crafting station so we can keep the stuff in the crafting table. So that's nice. Let me just go ahead and do that real quick. Get that quest completed. Cool. All right, and what else we got? Scanner and Prospector. Start of a Long Journey quest provides a scanner as well as a prospector. To use the scanner, right-click while holding it to change which cards are active. Shift right-click with the scanner in hand. To use the prospector, right-click and it will reveal the ore content in a surrounding 3x3 chunks. This prospector, okay. Has infinite uses but a limited range. Okay. Can't detect fluids. All right. If you don't like carrying around a million variations of chalcopyrite ore, you can use the hammering enchantment on your hammer to make ores drop their crushed form. Note that this reduces the types of ore you pick up, but increases the quantity of items in total, allowing you to have to crush this ore down once more, using a GregTech hammer in the crafting table for now, to get the impure dust, and then process that dust in a manner detailed in the mining and GregTech quest on the left, to the left. Okay, so the hammering thing will just make it to where mining's not quite as annoying, but we'll see exactly what we're gonna need that for. Okay. This one we gotta make a small storage crate. Love these things. Looks like it's decently easy, just some wood. And stripped logs. I think we're gonna make a good amount of those at some point. Mob griefing. Okay, this quest will. Yeah, no, we're turning that off. Absolutely. And the JEI quest, we get a clipboard. Very nice. It's very similar to the one we had in Nomi Factory. In fact, it looks a little better. So that's pretty cool. Very nice. All right, extra dimensional. What we got here? Both the Aroma Mining Dimension and the Void Dimension exist, but contain no ores. They are intended to be used for base building. Okay, so that's just a big flat area for building. You guys know how I feel about that. I like to build in world. I think it makes things a little bit more interesting to look at. But we'll see. Okay, so that's to make GregTech tools. This is to get some iron. Okay, mining and GregTech. GregTech ore veins generate thousands of ores in a roughly 4 square chunk area. Okay, we knew this already. 100 ore types. So there is some more ore types in here that I'm not used to. Okay. Let's check that. Very nice. So it's still wanting us to get iron. Looks like we can make iron furnaces. Okay. See how we're doing here. That will do. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. All right. Let's keep going this way. Have ourselves our first steak. Cool. Very nice. We can sprint again. Very nice. Okay. Very similar looking area over here to what we just came from. I do like the oak trees, or the spruce trees being here. I don't know. What's this? Chalcopyrite. I'm going to hold off from mining stuff right now, as you can see, because I have no space left. So, ooh, what we got over here? More copper, tetrahedrites. Ooh, this would have been really cool without the swamp. Let's keep going. Some bees. I forgot what version of Minecraft this is in. I think it's 1.12. That checks out. Okay. I did have a part of me that was like, I'm going to build a tree house, and then I realized how obnoxious that was going to be at the start. So, didn't know they could make cyan sheep spawn. Let's keep going this way. This is a pretty cool open area. This might be useful. I just don't know how I'm feeling. I'm going to hold out hope that something a little bit cooler will come along. Kind of like staying along water a little bit. Just because I'm not 100% sure how easy it's going to be to move around fluid for the Steam Age, as I am probably the least familiar with the Steam Age out of the beginning, 3-4 stages of the game. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure exactly what kind of options we're going to have. I'm hoping the quest book will help me through that a little bit. But Let's keep exploring here. Okay, we got down there. Looks like more. Let me just go ahead and turn that up all the way for now. Maybe this will help. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's not going to generate nearly fast enough for what I need, but that's okay. A big mound here. Keep going along this ridge line here. All right. Not a big fan of these trees, the birch tree forest. I mean, it's not terrible. Looks like there's just mountains all the way around here. I want to try to avoid mountains a little bit, but not like, I want like kind of like a just hilly area, not mountainous. Let's just keep going. Where am I at? I'm way up here. I'm debating on going back to this area, guys. I was really liking that area. Plus, it's decently close to spawn. I feel like we're too far gone now, so let's just pretend we never knew it was there. I'm gonna be very indecisive about where I'm gonna place my base. I was a little too content with just placing my base down in the last series, so I'm gonna be a little bit more picky. Not super picky, but a little bit more. So, a big old mountain here. Some step assist, which is nice when you're exploring in the beginning part of the game. Seems like I've only seen these same 2 biomes. Here's the water again. Very nice. It's a good start. I think I see something I like over here. A big cove. Flat by the water. I think we might have found it. Ooh, I could either do here in this area and just have the base go all the way along the coastline, or I can go over there. Oh, I kind of like the idea of just being across the water. It's almost already night 2, so I need to go ahead and make a decision. Final verdict, I have decided I am going to build my base up along this mountain. So I'm going to build a platform up maybe 10 or 12 blocks, and then it's going to sit up a little bit higher. So it won't be quite flush with the mountain the entire way, but it'll come out a little bit. It'll make more sense once I actually start putting blocks down. But for now, we gotta get a bed down and a stat. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. What things we got over here? For calcium phosphate and appetite again. Good. So let's have... So we're going to need to tear down these trees for sure. So I'm thinking the base could be... Maybe this could be an entrance right here. And it'd be... I'm thinking about this height. This height I'm at right here. So I would just fill all this in. Maybe out 5 or 7 blocks from the water. And then from there, we can hopefully expand decently. So let's put this back down to 16. All right. So before we do any of that, let's go ahead and chop down some more trees. Because we're going to need to get some of those storage crates for sure. Definitely going to want that. We need a lot of wood for. I guess I could make a... I might end up making a Greg Tech lumbering axe. I think that's one of the quests here. Yeah, I can't even do that one yet. I gotta make all of these tools. I assume they want to be made with flint. No. It actually wants it to be iron first. Okay, not too bad. But we haven't found any of that yet, which is slightly annoying, but we'll be alright. Let's just keep mining for now. All right. So let's pick a height. Let's go right here. I'm gonna start by building myself a small platform, and I think I want to make it out of stone. Like the platform will be cobblestone. Hopefully later I'll be able to change it with some easier building methods, and then I'll use like log supports. So let's just go ahead and figure out the height. Right here looks good. It's not going to be pretty at first. It's not going to be pretty at first. I mean, it may never get pretty, but that's besides the point. It's our base, so it'll be a work in progress throughout the entire series, I'm sure. Okay. So I'm pretty much just filling it up to this line here, and that will kind of be our safety net, being up above this water line. Okay, well, this is fine for now. I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna get more cobblestone for sure, so let's get that down. Actually, let's see here. How do I want to do this? Could have it in here for now. You know what? Don't worry. I'm not worried about it. Okay, we'll just place it down over here in this corner. All right, furnaces will go there. That'll go there. Bed can go next to it. Let's just put it this way because I'm lazy. And let's go ahead and get some of these storage crates. Can I strip these? Oh, I can't. Well, that is a shame. So I need to use these then. Oh! I'm saying this thing's too fast. I'm limping a little bit here. It's been a while since I've played modded craft, so about when I filmed that last video was the last time I touched the game. So it's been a few weeks. A little rusty. Let's see. Get the recipe queued up. Small storage crate here. Okay, so we definitely gonna need more wood. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, we need more wood. Let's start by chopping down these trees. I want to get the Greg Tech axe before I even try to mine those, because I'm just gonna get annoyed. Let's just keep picking up this ground clutter. Hello, friend. Maybe we have ourselves a little llama companion. I've been seeing a lot of those walking around. Like they're usually pretty rare. All right. Just don't know if this is gonna cut it. Let's go back here and mine some more trees. Okay. Thanks for the free egg chicken. Mining should be pretty fun with this hammer, though. A little bit excited about doing that. Okay. I do like that they help you out in the beginning with some mining tools, because I could see that being annoying. The very first parts of these packs generally take up most of your time by mining, because you got to get the base materials to start off with. I feel like the better you can do it at the beginning, the less you have to do later on. All right, so let's go back here and figure this out. I think we should have enough to make at least one. I'm hoping we can make more than that, obviously, but let's, I don't know what that is. What's that say? Little storage block. I don't know. That's pretty cool, though, I guess. Let's do that. Let's make 5 more. So that should hopefully help us make 2. Let's get that. Turns into juggle wood, so there's no rubber wood. Let's go here. We need wood casings. We need 2 of them. And then this should allow us. We need more planks. We're very close. We're very close. I think since it's a Tinker's Construct crafting station, or what is functioning like one, we should be able to put these storage crates next to it and draw from it. So now that I know that, I'm going to want to probably move that and put it in a central area where I can put many chests surrounding it, preferably 4 of these storage crates. So we have as many items available to us while crafting as we can. But we'll start with 2 for now. Okay, keep going. The axe is broken. That should be our time. Cool. Alrighty. And that should, after making the planks like I wanted to, be our 2 small storage crates. Very nice. So let's move this crafting station. Man, this thing is quick. And set up shop somewhere. Let's do it. I like this being for all of our furnaces. We don't really need this to be nearby. Let's go in here. Let's dig in just a little bit. Okay, and we'll put that here. That in the center. And then we will start by putting that there. There we go. Awesome. Very cool. Let's put that in there. We can clear out our inventory a little bit. That's super awesome. It's big, just like the one I remember. Very cool. I'm not even too worried with organizing things, really. At least not yet. Okay, grab the cyan terracotta. Put that in the 4 corners. And now, once we get 2 more, we'll have even more available for us for crafting. That's pretty cool. All right, well, let's check the quest book one more time. That quest is complete. We get another one. Cool. Let's make sure that I can even see it in here. Yep, you can. Oh, why can't I see these? Huh. Why can I only see them from the one chest? Is it directionally? Does it matter? That's gonna get super frustrating. Oh my goodness. What in the... I don't remember that being a thing. Why does that do that? That is so stupid. Now, does this matter? No, it still just wants to get the one that's... It's not even north, it's the westernmost one. Okay, well, that seems very strange. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we'll just have to make a regular wall and go back to normal, but that is a problem for later me. Let's go ahead and sleep. Okay. Check the quest book again. I guess the next thing to do is getting iron. There's nothing else we can do. The hammer's for making your first few wrought iron. Okay. So you don't have to make a single worse hammer before making a wrought iron one. So we got to find some iron. So let's grab our scanner and our prospector, which I put in here. And let's just go ahead and figure out. I need to make some torches too, just so we can see. Okay. Make some of those. We have copper here. I don't really want to mine that up though. Okay. Let's check the prospector. So we have banded iron, a southwest chunk from the one that we're in. Apparently there's iron everywhere below us. Okay. Okay, so we just gotta dig down. I guess we're sitting on top of some iron veins, which I suppose is a good thing, but let's figure out the best way to get down there. Let's make ourselves a little mine shaft here. Is it? I can't. Why did that do that? Huh, okay. Interesting. Just go until I can't see it anymore. We gotta get ourselves some torches of some kind. Can you make them with rubber? Let's try that too, because that might be useful. You can. So you can make them with rubber. So let's not waste our coal then, because I feel like that might be more useful in other ways. Let's expand this platform out so I'm not worried about falling off. Not too bad. It's already starting to grow a little bit. Let's also make this one deeper too. The more it shoots out from the mountain, I feel like the cooler it'll be. Ow. Very nice. Okay, so we have ourselves some torches, food. Okay. Everything we need to hopefully get ourselves our first iron. I don't know how many we're gonna mine right away, but we'll see how easy it is to do. Oh, good. Just what I wanted. To worry about you guys. Go ahead, blow up. Is that it down there? We should be right. We just gotta go down, I guess. Let's just continue going down. Those in here. I have to change my keybind because that is not working to put it in my offhand. What in the world? I'm about to just go crazy. Okay. Precious metal and iron. Magnetite. Oh no. We are going to get every single variation imaginable. But I have no way to apply the hammering quite yet. Okay. Well, we found it. And that already netted us probably 100 iron. No, don't you even dare. Get that out of here. Why? Why can't it just be easy? Why can't you just make it easy on me? Why does it always have to be the most difficult route possible? It's not even a small one too. Like it's a big pool. Unbelievable. Almost there. Okay. A magnet might be nice too. We're gonna make ourselves a wall of furnaces. Looks like it leads into a copper vein, which I will not complain about. I don't think this hammer is going to last very long. I just have this feeling. My inventory isn't going to last long. Is there a set home feature? It looks like there might be. So let's hurry up and get... I should have checked that before, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and just run back up there. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay. We already need more storage crates. Building materials are nice. That is useful. So let's take our coal. Place all this stuff. Wow, that is a lot of ore types. Goodness gracious. All right, let's take our ore. Can I even do that? Is that even a thing? Magnetite ore use. I can smelt it into 1 ingot. Is there any byproduct? Pulverizing it is not useful yet. Get 4 for the pulverizer. What other options we have? That looks like it's it right now. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and take our coal, put in a stack of magnetite, and we'll just let that go. Let's also go ahead and try and craft 7 more, preferably. We have 8. It'll give us 8 total. We do not have the fuel for this, but we will eventually. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of ore. Let's just go ahead and put this in this leftmost crate. And then at which point we will go through it, because we have a lot more stuff down at the bottom to get. But we are going to need to make... we need to get some more wood going. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use some of this remaining dirt that I got from that. We're going to flatten out this area up here. At least a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Okay. Not too bad so far. I know everything seems very hectic right now, but we'll get more organized as we go. Let's just go ahead and get these down. Goodness gracious. Everything auto-switching is just messing with my brain a little bit. All right, well, let's go ahead and head back down there and collect the rest of that iron that was there, and probably a little bit of extra copper, as well as a little bonus for us. I didn't set the home. I didn't set the home. I didn't set the home. Let's make sure I do that. And here, set home. Cool. All right. I'm going to be abusing that. Just letting you know now. Any chance I have to use that teleport, I will. This is great. Just bump my head the entire way down. Oh, Lord. My inventory may not even be able to handle this. There better be something about backpacks early on, because this is insane. We'll try to keep as many of the items as I can. There's just so many variations. They take up so much. Yeah, my inventory's already full again. Well, I don't feel bad about leaving that coal. So we'll call that good for now. Let's go home. Rock asleep. Alrighty. Okay, let's Cooperite. I don't know about Cooperite. What's that? More copper? Should have guessed. Okay. Don't need the cobble in there. Tenorite, Cooperite, poor vanadium magnetite. So there's poor versions as well, which I assume means there's like rich versions. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we've got a lot of building blocks. There's no problems with that. Let's go ahead and try to put all those stone variants up here. Let's clear this out a little bit more. Okay. Wow. The amount of blocks that I already have acquired is absurd. Now I know why they tell you to make these so early on. Is there different versions like there was in Nomi? Storage crate. If I can spell crate. There are. What do you need for this one? Just small and void crystal. That's the only thing. The void crystal is just actually additions again. Not too bad, but I think it's just compressing black crystal shards. Crystal clusters are blocks that generate naturally inside of lush caves. Oh, so it's a block you can find. That's not too bad then. I'm sure we'll find that at some point. But let's continue to... I got a lot of lignite coal, not a lot of regular coal. We're going to need that. We are going to need that very, very much so. So we're going to have to probably sacrifice a lot of our wood here in the beginning to get some initial coal. So let's go ahead and go over here and get rid of some of that coal that we're going to need. Or maybe the one up in the mountain, because I think it was mostly regular coal. Let's see if I can remember how to get there. Was it up here? Or was it over here? I think it was this way. Well, this might do. It's just very close to my house. I don't really want to destroy it if I don't have to. So let's take 1 second to go around this hill and see if it's on this side. Oh, goodness. Okay, was it here? Thought it was. Well, I'm lost, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back to that one that I saw. That should work, that should work. I just wanted to try to keep the area around us as, you know, normal as possible. Because it won't take long for me to just tear this entire mountain down here. I guess there will be worse things that will happen to the world if I continue to play this. I don't even want to auto switch back, that's annoying. Hopefully this will last us through the episode, because who knows? Okay. Gosh, man, I don't know. There's got to be something I can do. I kind of like having all these items, though. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. There's just so many variations of the same ore. It's 100 ore with, you know, 10 variants of each one. Once again, I'm not going to be afraid to use that. Okay. I don't have... Let's just go ahead and send it. Let's just do half and half. And then that we'll use to smelt the ones we have left, which is not very much. We're gonna fill this thing up with ore, and it's not gonna even happen that slowly. Like it could happen today. Okay. Put gravel and sand and stuff in there as well, I guess. You can come with me. This will just be the random chest. This will be the blocks chest that aren't ores. And this is going to be the unprocessed ores. Okay, looks like that's continuing to go. That's pretty good right there. And now, I believe at this point, to make the hammer, hoping it's the same recipe, it is just that. So then at this point, I believe we can make plates. I don't know if we're going to get plates. We get a rose gold hammer. Oh, I should have just done that, but that's okay. I'm sure we're going to use it again. Okay, let's see. Iron furnace. Now we can surround our furnaces in iron for them to be faster. Let's hold off on that until we have a little bit better of a smelting situation. Hot iron. Yeah, it's not actual hot ingot. At least it won't burn you. Pretend you're not allowed to hold it or something. Okay, so we're role play, which I think I'm okay with. What in the world? Okay, so you just make the hot iron, and then that will hammer into wrought iron. So, okay, interesting. Okay, you can use a primitive alloy smelter to make it 4 at a time with steam. I'm sure that'll be something we do. Let's start out by making some of these tools. Just didn't like me making that. Did not count? Should have. A crafting tool wrench. Just plates, 5 plates, and the hammer. Okay. Five plates. Is it 6 plates? We're gonna need to make more, so let's not even worry about it. And an iron wrench. Cool. Am I missing something? Why is this not working? We need to find magnetite laminates. Do I need to... Looks like I need to have wrought iron first. Is it wanting me to make... I guess that probably makes sense. So let's I guess let's do that. Let's smelt up some more iron. Or reprocess it, I suppose. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, so the coal is less efficient. That's good news. That's really good news. Just let this go. Unbelievable. Nothing can be easy. That's the Greg way. That is the Greg way. Let's get more coal going. Okay, coal ore, more coal ore. Keep this going, keep this rocking. More coal ore in here. And let us put 32 of those iron ingots in there to get hot ingots. Cool. Let's check this out again. What else could we do? Basic backpack. That's good. Carry all the tools you just made. Okay, well that's maybe not as useful as I thought it would be. But I guess we can probably start doing that since we've got everything except for the wool. So we can go and gather some. I do remember there being some sheep close by. But once again, I may be lost, so we'll have to see if I can find it. Let's go up here to the north. Having that ability to teleport back is going to make things so nice. Where you at? I don't want to have to do it. I don't think llamas have any. Ow. More coal? More coal. Yeah, we're going to need to clear out a lot of those veins, and I'm going to have to spend some time smelting some stuff up. I think I might do that in between episodes and try to just keep smelting up as many of that as we're going to need. Actually, preferably much, much more of it. Utilize this while we can to help us save some time later on. Where are these sheep? I think it's up here. Just keep going west. It gotta be down here in the plains biome. Good. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Alrighty. Maybe in retrospect it wasn't as good of an idea to set up shop there as I thought, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make the area our area. Sorry, I don't have shears. Forgive me. Forgive me, I don't have shears. Sorry. We're gonna go ahead and take out a few more. That one's yellow. Must be some kind of mod that's allowing these guys to spawn a little bit differently. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, there's 8. Let's head home. Cool, so we have leather. Don't have a problem with that. we're gonna need a little bit more wood since since we're going to be making some chests. Let's just go ahead and punch down this spruce tree. Can't wait till I can make the You weren't shy. You were not shy at all. You just did that right in front of me. You did not care. Thanks for the egg. Yeah, I can't wait to get the Greg Tech axe so I can start felling these trees in one blow. That would be pretty cool. Very nice. I would like to make 2 backpacks if possible. I'm going to make one, see how big it is, and see if it's worth it. I'm going to leave that tree floating. I know it's a big sin. I will come back for it. It bothers me just as much as it bothered you. Get our sleep in. Okay. What did it take? It needed a chest, right? A chest first. Then it needed... Is it like this? Yep. Okay, so that's one. We're not going to be able to get that yet until we get... It looks like we need... If you look at the way these arrows are pointing, it looks like we have to get wrought iron first before we can even advance down that quest. So let's just see. Okay. $20 should be enough. Well, I don't know that for sure, but I'm going to hope so. So let's just start hammering this into wrought iron. Thankfully, it is just 1-to-1, so that helps a little bit. Very nice. There we go. Now we got those. Screwdriver. What are we going to need? A little bit of rods, which we just use a file for. So the file is just 2 plates. Okay, so we're going to make the wrought iron file by putting 2 plates above it. There we go. And we're going to do plate, plate, stick, wrought iron file, completed. Then we're going to take this, 2 rods, there we go, and go there. So now we need the recipe for the screwdriver. If I remember correctly, it is, where's the wrought iron version? It's pig iron, manganese, Invar. I wish it would just pull any rod in. That would be nice. Oh, I can't even do it in the crafting station? Or am I not in it right now? I'm not. Okay. Let's do wrought iron screw. Oh, they're not a screwdriver. Screwdriver. It just has the one there. Okay, so it's hammer and file. Whatever. We're just going to do it by hand. And file, hammer, stick. Is it not a stick? Or you can't make one? Is there no wrought iron one? Why would that be a thing? Okay, I have no idea why that didn't work. I thought that was the recipe that I just did. All right, we're gonna continue moving on. Wire cutter, which is always the worst one to make, and I hate making it more than anything in the world. Let's see. So we need 3 plates, 3 rods, screw. Okay. So let's get this going. 3 plates. Start off with that. 3 plates. 3 rods total. Need a file. And then we use... I have to make the saw first, don't I? Except it doesn't even tell me to make that. So how are you even supposed to? Oh, what is it? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, you do need a saw. You have no way of making this without a saw, but that's not even a required one. That's an interesting one. Let's see. Saw. Let's see. There's a saw blade you have to make. Okay, so this is different than I'm used to. So 2 plates. 2 plates over what now? Hammer file. 2 plates over hammer file. 2 plates. Hammer file. That gives me the saw blade. And then from there, you can just put it with a stick, and there you go. You got a saw, and then from there you can take the rod and cut that into bolts, and then you can take the file and make a screw, and there you go. You're now playing Greg Tech. How does that make you feel? Because it makes me feel, we're just gonna say awesome. So let's go ahead and get that crafted. Should be the last part, or one of the last parts. Wrought iron, that's pig iron. I hate that, it looks the same. Wrought iron. Wrought iron, wrought iron, wrought iron. There we go. I hate everything. I hate everything. Wrought iron. Wire cutter. And there we go. Getting close, and I think the last one we're gonna need, and of course I bet you it takes regular stone to make it. It does. Let's get that going. We need one of these stacks of stone to make that, because I feel like this is gonna be one we're gonna be using a lot. Let's put that in there. Okay, the other half. Got more ingots. Put those in there with the hammer to make ourselves the wrought iron. Starting to get a little bit more coal now. That's nice. I guess all we gotta do is wait for this to go. I think it just takes ingots. Two. We need one more piece. There we go. Cool. So we're getting along here nicely. 5 more. Wrought iron mortar. Cool. Very nice. Okay, so that is that quest complete. That gives us 10 more iron plates, which I think the iron plates we can use to make ourselves the axes, which I'm going to start out doing that. Axe. Let's see. Where are you, Mr. Lumber Axe? Bronze axe head. Okay. You can do it with flint, or you need to make the axe head, which is 2 plates and an ingot in here. So let's try to do that. Wrought iron axe head. Save that recipe. This recipe. We need 2 more plates. Cannot wait to get the metal bender. That's going to be awesome. Make ourselves the axe head. Make ourselves the actual axe. What page is it on? Right here. And there we go. Now we have ourselves our first wrought iron axe. It has 384 durability, but I believe you can enchant these. Okay, let's also see. We've got this backpack one completed. And this is for making a knoll, which is another kind of backpack, which I believe this is going to be what we're going to do when we use our mining. It will help us collect some of that cobblestone so we keep our inventory a little bit cleaner. So let's go ahead and figure that out. Block of coal. Lots of redstone, lots of coal and glass. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to finish that one, but that'll be something that we can work our way towards. Let's see here. What else can we do? I'm not worried about these void portals or anything. We can't even get that yet anyway. And then this mining multi-tool, what is that for? You know what? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's take a second to look over the quest book a little bit more. So we were in the beginning ages. Up here in the top left, you can see that we've completed 91% of the quests. The only things we have not done is made ourselves iron furnaces, which I do plan on doing. I'll probably do that in between this episode once I get more of that iron smelted. The knoll I will try to make, but we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not worried about these ones, but at some point we will complete them. But let's check out the Steam Age. Let's see what we got here. So, obviously, to start in the Steam Age, which a lot of people call the Bronze Age in this, you just need some copper and some tin, because those dusts together will alloy, make ourselves some bronze. Looks like we've already kind of started a little bit here in getting some rubber and collecting some rubber. And I do see that there is a time in a bottle, which I'm going to be crafting as soon as humanly possible, because that is awesome. It's one of my favorite mods in any mod pack. truly. But it has been a good episode so far. I feel like we accomplished a decent amount, got ourselves a little bit of a stronghold. I know it may be a little bit slower, a little bit different pace than what you guys are used to out of me, but I hope you stick along for the ride and kind of watch me progress through this pack a little bit more. I'm going to try to keep these videos similar length to this one. Just kind of playing, just kind of learning along as we go, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So if you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment. Let me know that you're enjoying it as well, and maybe some helpful tips on what I can do to help myself progress a little bit better here. But yeah, go ahead and like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's been Eagle. Peace.